Hello and welcome to What the Fort. Today we're looking at the Taunton Stop Line, a defensive line of pillboxes, gun placements and other structures built to thwart a possible German invasion of Britain during World War II. Many of the structures still stand, so let's go and find out more. With the fall of France to the invading forces from Germany, the likelihood of Britain being targeted next was extremely high. The plan to build 50 defensive lines across Britain was implemented. The idea was to use railways, rivers and canals, along with other structures such as pillboxes, obstacles and barbed wire entanglement to slow invading soldiers.
These lines were originally going to be manned by the army. However, the Home Guard, the local defence volunteers, took over the role of maintaining the structures and prepared to take up positions if needed. The Green Defence Line ran from Highbridge to Bradford-on-Avon. The Blue Defence Line ran from Wadden in Buckinghamshire to Reading. There were also multiple lines along the coast and more inland. Today we are looking at the Taunton Stop Line. This was built to delay invasions from the southwest reaching London and the industrial areas of the Midlands. It stretches 50 miles from the Bristol Channel near Highbridge through Somerset, Dorset and Devon, finishing on the south coast at Axmouth. The more than 400 structures and sites were built in a remarkable 5 weeks in June and July 1940, and it was further strengthened in 1941.
This concrete structure is a pillbox and there were over 300 of them on the Taunton Stop Line. They have very thick walls and a variety of openings for different sized guns. They could be circular, square or most commonly hexagonal. They could be located in prominent positions along railway lines or canals or hidden in hedgerows covered with mud and straw. Concrete blocks such as this one near Creech St Michael were placed along the Taunton Stop Line to impede the movement of tanks.
Along the route of the stop line, bridges had explosive charges cut into their brick foundations, the plan being that if an invasion occurred, the demolition of bridges would significantly slow the progress of soldiers and tanks. When the stop line was no longer needed, the explosives were removed and the bricks were infilled, but the subtle differences in brick colour often give us clues to their part on the defensive line. Rail and road blocks were also installed along the stop lines. These were concrete blocks that have grooves in them for a section of rail to go across to create a barrier. There were also other measures such as removing signposts and railway station signs so that any invading troops would be confused as to their location.
During 1941, Hitler moved his attentions away from Britain towards the Soviet Union, and with the thousands of extra American troops stationed here when the US joined the war, the likelihood of Britain being invaded dropped significantly, and thankfully the Taunton Stop Line was never needed. The structures that can be seen today, along with the manpower required to build the Taunton Stop Line so quickly, is an indicator of how close Britain came to full-scale invasion. The buildings must stay within the landscape as memorials to the Home Guard and those who risked their lives to defend the country. Thanks for watching, and if you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hope to see you soon.